Hi, I'm Jacqueline. I'm so glad that you're here. Today's class will be for those times when you're either lacking focus or feeling a little bit unstable or insecure, which, happens a lot, right? Okay, so let's get started. We will start in child's pose today, a wide leg child's pose. Toes together, knees apart. Crawl your hands out. Maybe put a block underneath your head if your forehead doesn't reach the ground. And just start to breathe in and out the nose. And now bring the duration of your inhale to match the duration of your exhale. So maybe even count your inhales up to a count of 4 or 5. And then count your exhales to be the exact same count. This is our Samavriti. And we'll keep our Samavriti throughout class today. And so, as I mentioned, today's class is for those times when you're lacking focus, and it has to do with the muladhara chakra. That's our root chakra. So right now, bring attention to the base of your spine and your pelvic floor. And now, in addition to your Samavriti, on each exhale, lightly engage your pelvic floor. So it's not a gripping, just a light pulling in and up on each exhale. With each inhale, you can release completely. And exhale, slight engagement. Inhale, completely relax. Exhale, slight engagement. Couple more breaths just like this. Now, as we move on from here, definitely keep the Samavriti, but if you want to keep playing around with engaging the pelvic floor, you're welcome to. Otherwise, you can relax that practice as well. Press into your hands and press yourself up to a downward facing dog. So with your hands, firmly press in and even grip a little bit with the fingers. And first we're going to take some deep knee bends. So one knee bends deeply and then other knee bends deeply. So nice and slow pedaling. But keep that pressing down through the hands, gripping with the fingers, breathing in and out your nose. Nice, smooth, balanced breath. And now come to stillness. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Feet are hip width distance apart. And you can keep your knees bent a lot here. So option, maybe you grab onto opposite elbows and allow your torso to hang. If your hands touch the floor, maybe palms come up. And you place the top of your hands down on the mat. So your palms are reaching up towards the ceiling to also get a little wrist stretch. And feel free to sway. And like I said, bend knees, or maybe you want to straighten them. It's up to you. Maybe shake the head out a little bit. So we're going to work when our practice today is for those times when our muladhara chakra is a little bit understimulated. So we're going to work on finding our rootedness, some grounding, some stability. Release, press your palms back down. Again, press down, grip with the fingers, step back, downward dog. This time, toes out, heels in. So you're in like a little froggy squat. You're going to bend knees a lot. And then straighten the legs. Best you can. They don't have to be completely straight. Just nice, slow movement. Still breathing in and out your nose. One more time. Then turn your toes to face forward. Walk feet up towards your hands again. And again, just a little forward fold, Uttanasana. On your next inhale, hands slide up shins. Torso comes parallel with the ground, halfway lift. And then engaging your core, step left foot back, hands on hips. Come to your crescent lunge. Open up towards the long edge of your mat. Heels in, toes out. Hands will slide down the legs all the way down to the ground, best you can. And then keeping knees bent, curl up nice and slow, rounding the spine as you come back up to stand. Head comes up last. We'll do that 2 more times. Hands slide down the legs as you bend the knees, coming all the way down, keeping a long spine as you go down. And then on your exhale, hands hang and dangle, curl yourself back up. One more, hands slide down. All the way down, long spine, and then hands reach down towards the floor as you curl back up. Nice. Turn right toes to face the short edge of your mat. Left toes turn in. We're staying up for triangle pose. This time, right hand slides down, right leg. Keep left hand on hip right now. And so your hand may slide down all the way to the ground. You may stay up a little high on your shin, no problem. Left arm reaches out to the side, right ear to right shoulder. Little neck release and triangle. And make sure that this bottom hand isn't gripping too much and your shoulder isn't coming way up by your ear. Have a little bit of freedom here, a little bit of looseness, maybe even release the hand just for a moment. And then inhale, reach up, reverse, triangle. And then exhale, bend your front knee. We'll come into side angle pose. Elbow comes close to the knee on the thigh. Left arm up and over by your ear. Now lift the elbow up off of the leg. Feel the strength in your core here. Pressing through the feet. Keep breathing in and out your nose. On your next inhale, reach up, reverse warrior. Right arm reaches up and over. And then exhale, hands down. Step back, downward facing dog. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Come into a little ball. Open your knees up. Feet can stay close together. You can be up on the balls of your feet. Walk hands forward. Just find a little drape in between your legs. And if this is working really well for you, stay here. Another option is to open up your feet a little bit wider and just move from side to side. So as you move to one side, your other heel comes down. And then reverse. Nice, slow. You can keep your hands on the ground for that stability. Remember, we're working to feel that support, to re-engage that stability in our lives, that sense of being resourced. Nice. And now turn your toes to face forward, come back into a forward fold. Maybe you grab opposite elbows. Maybe you go into that wrist stretch with palms facing up on the ground. Nice. Now release. On your next inhale, halfway lift. So torso comes parallel with the ground. Lift your right knee up this time using your core strength, stepping back to your crescent, hands on your hips. Just a visit here. Turn to face the long edge, heels in, toes out. Same thing as last time. Hands slide down the legs. Long spine as you come forward, and then arms dangle. Curl up as you press into the feet. 2 more times, hands down. Arms dangle, curling up, nice and slow. 1 more. This time we're going to stay down, so hands slide down. Stay down here. Maybe you continue to grab on towards your shins or ankles and press, using your elbows to press the knees out a little bit. This can be a kind of intense stretch. Keep breathing. Then release the arms and curl up. Nice and slow, 1 vertebra at a time. Turn right foot so it's parallel with the short edge. Left toes so they're perpendicular. Left hand slides down the left leg. Right arm extends out. Left ear to left shoulder. And just breathe through the right side of your neck. Again, keeping space with the left shoulder. No gripping there. Nice and loose, but strong through the feet. Inhale, reach up, reverse triangle. And then exhale, bend into your front knee, coming into side angle. So if your legs feel like they're not working enough, maybe you heel toe your right foot back a little bit. Coming up to your side angle, arm up by your ear at a diagonal. And then lift the elbow up off your leg, feeling the strength from your center. Keep breathing. Inhale, reach up, reverse warrior. Then exhale, hands down, step back, downward facing dog. Walk feet up towards your hands. And you have those options with the squat again. So either you take the drape, maybe you go side to side, maybe you come into muladhara, pressing palms together, arms press the knees out. Find a nice, soft gaze. An option here to do what we did at the beginning of class. So on each exhale, you can engage the pelvic floor, and then inhale, release. Again, exhale, and feel that engagement. And then inhale, relax. 3 more breaths, wherever you are. And then release and find a way down to your seat. Extend your legs out in front of you. And turn your knees out, toes out, a little bit like that froggy down dog we did. And we'll take a forward fold and open up your feet a bit here, about hip width distance apart. So knees are out, and just walk your hands forward. There's no place you have to get to here. Just a nice forward fold, feeling supported by the ground. Maybe a little stretch in the hips. If this is really working for you, stay here. Otherwise, if you want to feel a little bit different stretch, you can bring knees together, feet together, toes face the ceiling, wrap arms underneath your thighs, and then start to slide your heels away from you. But keeping torso connected to your thighs. As soon as your torso comes away, you've gone too far. So you only allow your legs to get as straight as you can with torso connected. And then once you've gone as far as you can go, you can release a little bit. Instead of keeping your spine super straight, just relax it a bit. Again, just turn inward. Feel the support of the ground beneath you. And our muladhara chakra is all about reminding us that we have a right to be here. See if you can tap into that right here. And then release the grip. Walk your torso up. Cross your legs. Come to a comfortable seat and we'll take a twist. Left hand comes to right knee, right hand behind you. Just an easy twist. And instead of looking back today, I want you to look forward over your front shoulder and bring chin down towards your chest. A little bit more of a grounded twist. Keep breathing in and out your nose. And then untwist, and we'll go to the other side, right hand to left knee. And then bringing chin down towards your front shoulder, tipping down, looking down, gaze is soft. Keeping that Samavriti, the balanced breath. And then release. And bring palms together in front of your chest. Bow chin towards your chest. We'll take 5 more breaths here. You have the option to keep it simple, Samavriti. Maybe on the exhale you engage the pelvic floor. And just reminding yourself that you do have the right to be here. Feeling the support of the ground beneath you. And connected to your most conscious, awake self. And you can lift your chin, blink your eyes open if they close. Thank you so much for being here and practicing with me. If you have any questions or want to share something that came up for you during this practice, please do so in the comments below. And keep taking care of yourself.